Welcome everybody to a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video today, and this week sees the release of the third and final film in the Unbreakable trilogy, Glass, hitting store shelves along with the fantasy adventure The Kid Who Would Be King, the sci-fi drama Replicas, as well as Scream Factory is releasing two Blu-rays, the 1982 horror film Superstition and the 1978 horror film The Manitou, plus much more. So let's go in, see the deals, exclusives, and we're at our first location, Walmart. So let's go in and see what they got. Alright everybody, we are in at Walmart here, and the first thing I am seeing is they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of Justice League vs. the Fatal 5. They also have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of $17.96 here and $24.96. And I didn't get a chance to see this one, guys, but they seem to put out every few months. They seem to put out a new DC Animated Universe movie. And from what you guys tell me, they only get better. People really enjoy them quite a bit here. I did see the trailer, and the trailer looks actually really fun, really interesting. Basically, it's about this evil team, the Fatal Five, coming from the future to basically battle the Justice League of the past. And it looks really fun, really fascinating. I like the animation here. I like sort of the superpowers and everything, and the team dynamic. It looks really cool, guys, just the trailer alone. And I've never watched any of these DC animated movies, but again, you guys tell me that they keep getting better and better. And, you know, it's something I gotta get into eventually. I just honestly haven't found the time. There's so many movies for me to watch, guys, that some stuff honestly just goes to the wayside. But this does look really, really fun, really cool. And again, if you're into the DC animated stuff, this is definitely worth at least a watch, if not a pickup, guys. Really cool. And I definitely like the cover, though. The cover is very cool. Definitely screams out superhero stuff, animation. Yeah, it definitely is cool. I really do like the cover a lot. And again, the trailer looked really interesting. I would definitely say at least check it out. At some point, I got to get into these guys, but it doesn't look half bad. Then over here, guys, I am seeing they have the DVD digital of Dragon Ball Super Broly for $17.96. They also have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $19.96 here with this only at Walmart lenticular cover right here. Oh, that looks really interesting. Not bad at all. Not bad at all here. And, you know, this is another one I have not seen, guys, but I also watched the trailer for this one, and it looked honestly like really wild and crazy, just balls out action, guys. It looks really interesting here, and the animation looks really cool, just very wild and crazy. Looks really fun, honestly. I'm honestly not a real big fan of Dragon Ball Z, so it's not something that I would honestly pick up, guys. But I would see why people would really enjoy it. It seems really fun. It seems to immerse you in the world of Dragon Ball. Honestly, it kind of makes me want to at least watch something of the Dragon Ball stuff to at least get myself into it. But it looks really fascinating, really fun. And again, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, this is probably something right up your alley, guys. To be honest with you, it looks just really wild and crazy and fascinating. And I know this movie made a lot of money at the box office, more than they really thought it would. Dragon Ball is really popular. It's not something for me, really, but for you guys, it could be really cool. Yeah, definitely let me know what you think of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Not bad at all here. Then, over here, guys, I am seeing they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of Glass for $27.96. The Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $22.96, and the DVD for $17.96 here. And, you know, Bob and I did a spoiler review on this movie. We talked about the characters, we talked about the ending, we talked about our thoughts on the whole series. Definitely catch that on the movie review playlist. I will also put a link down below for our review. Again, it's full of spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, watch it and then watch our spoiler review, guys. But We enjoyed the movie. We liked it quite a bit. It's a really good movie. I mean, the performances are really great here. Samuel L. Jackson is really great as Mr. Glass. Kevin, man, played by James McAvoy. Dude, man, he hits it out of the park, man. He is a goddamn rock star in this movie, dude. He is a fucking rock star, man. The guy rocks really, really great. Bruce Willis is more subdued, but he doesn't do a bad job either. You know, I really love Unbreakable. I think Unbreakable is really, really great. I love that movie. And Split, man, Split was mind-blowing, dude. It was fantastic. And Glass is a good complementary piece to the other two films. And it's a good sort of standalone movie, more of a realistic superhero style of movie. I don't know if it's completely satisfying, though. I think there's certain things here that work, and there's a lot of things that don't work. Especially the ending. I think it opens up more doors than it closes. It's a good movie. I liked it a lot. I had a really good time watching it. It was really great to see these characters again after so long, man. But I wasn't in love with it as much as I wanted to be. But I still recommend it, though. I still think it's a really great and fascinating movie. And if you like the other two ones in this M. Night Shyamalan trilogy, it's definitely worth at least checking out, guys. So yeah, I would say go ahead, man. Give it a look for sure. But tone down expectations a little bit, because again, I'm not sure it's as good as it should be, but I think it's definitely worthy to check out, though, for sure. Definitely worthy, guys. And they also have over here, they have the only at Walmart Blu-ray for $29.96 of the M. Night Shyamalan East Rail trilogy. Well, I called it the Unbreakable trilogy, but I guess it's officially called the East Rail 177 trilogy. Well, whichever one, it's still a trilogy. But yeah, this is a trilogy pack from Walmart right here, guys. And honestly, see, I love Unbreakable, man. I said it, I watched Unbreakable in the theater and it blew my fucking mind away, guys. Man, it was absolutely fantastic. And Split, man, was just beyond amazing. I don't know if it completely works as a trilogy, like I said. I mean, I think the trilogy's good, but I could just watch the first Unbreakable movie and be happy with it. The same thing with Split. I don't know if it definitely needed to be a trilogy. It's great to see the characters again. Like, I love Mr. Glass and the character that Bruce Willis plays. Unbreakable really opened me up to the possibility of what superhero and comic book movies could be. I don't know if Glass really finishes that off in a satisfying way, but again, if you're a fan of this trilogy, they have the East Rail 177 trilogy in a pack right here from Walmart. Not half bad right here, guys. Not half bad at all. Then over here I am seeing the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of The Kid Who Would Be King for $24.96. They also have the Blu-ray DVD and digital for $19.96, and they have the DVD and digital for rollback $14.96, guys. And I watched this on Amazon Prime, and man, did I have a really fun time watching this, guys. Now, I wanted to watch this in the theater. The problem was that none of my friends wanted to go see it. They did not like the trailers. They thought it was going to be really lame and just a piss-poor version of King Arthur, and that is anything but the truth, guys. It is a really fun and adventurous movie about, again, this kid who is the chosen one, who takes the sword of King Arthur and, you know, it tries to take out the evil queen, and you know, is more courageous and learns a lot of life lessons and everything. It's really well done, guys. Really well done. It's a great reinvention of King Arthur. The characters are fun. You really get to know people in the movie quite a bit. You care for them. The visual effects were really cool and imaginative. I thought it was really great, a really fun movie, man, and I was not expecting that from The Kid Who Would Be King. I was going into this, guys, like, oh god, this is gonna be a real bore to get through, but no, man, I was really pleasantly surprised by this movie, and go figure, because again, I thought it was going to be a lame attempt at trying to reinvent King Arthur for modern day times, but it actually ended up being really clever. and really inventive and really fun, and it's a great movie for kids too. I think kids would get a blast watching this movie, guys. I had a blast watching. I only imagine like kids really getting into this, the monsters and the King Arthur legend. Yeah, this is a high recommendation from me, guys. I really like this movie a lot. If you guys have not checked out The Kid Who Would Be King, definitely do it. Very worthy, guys. Honestly, mega surprised by this one. Then the next thing I'm seeing over here is they have replicas, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $17.96, and the DVD here for $12.96. And I got a chance to watch this on Amazon Prime right here, guys, and yeah, I was not a fan of this movie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This movie bombed at the box office, and I can really see it because, to be perfectly honest with you, it's kind of a bore, man. I mean, Keanu Reeves plays this sort of scientist where his family gets killed, and he's trying to replicate them, and you know the complications of that and everything. But the movie's just a real bore. The acting is really just wooden and dry, and the visual effects here are really groan-worthy as well. The science fiction behind it is cool, and it's a cool idea of a story, but it really doesn't work here, and it's a shame because I really like Keanu Reeves, man. I like Keanu Reeves quite a bit, so for me, this is really a shame because Keanu Reeves has done a lot of cool science fiction, but God, I hate to say it, guys, this is definitely a skip. As much as I love Keanu Reeves, I'm going to say skip it on this one, guys, because, like I said, the story just bored me. It barely went anywhere, and, you know, even though there's cool science fiction here and there's cool ideas behind it, the movie does nothing with it that's really interesting or fascinating at all. I would honestly say skip it, guys. Then over here I am seeing... Oh, Jesus Christ. How High 2, the unrated DVD for $14.96. Jesus Christ, they actually made a sequel to How High. Really? Oh my God. Talk about a movie that really didn't need a sequel, but here we are, we got it. Oh, this is interesting. With Lil Yachty and DC Young Fly. Swear to God, guys, I have no idea who the hell these people are. If you guys know, definitely let me know. If they're like rappers, you know, I have no idea who the hell these motherfuckers are. So let's see what the cult classic stoner comedy when two jobless friends discover a hidden weed Bible and the ultimate bud. Okay. Oh man. Oh God. Didn't the first How High movie star Redman or something? If I'm not mistaken. God, it's been so long since I watched that movie, guys. I have no interest in a How High 2 whatsoever. There are some good movies about weed. I'm not gonna lie. There's some really cool and interesting movies about getting high and weed. And How High was okay, but did it need a sequel? No. And this is kind of like a sequel in the vein of like some of like the House Party movies were, right? Like the House Party movies, as they went on, like there was different characters and you know different people to get invested in, and you never really cared about anything. It kind of was like a sequel just to make money off of a sequel. It wasn't actually for any creative purpose, just to actually put it out there. I kind of feel like this is that same thing. If you're a fan of weed, then maybe, but again, watch probably the first How High movie. This is probably a lame attempt at making a good weed movie. Yeah, I'm gonna say skip it, guys. The cover is kind of weird and kind of goofy, but I'm going to guess the movie is nothing but a real piece of crap. The future looks higher, but certainly not for this movie, guys. Honestly, I'd probably skip it. If you guys know of any really good weed movies that I'm not aware of, definitely let me know, guys. But I know quite a few. Then the last thing I'm seeing over here is they have the DVD of Chimera Station for $12.96 right here. This looks really interesting. Can humanity survive? I like the cover. Not bad. I like the glowing blue eyes. Imagine a world without aging, injury, disease, or death. Jeez, wouldn't that be nice? Rather than risk losing his dying children, scientists said. Huh, that actually looks really interesting. I like the synopsis to this, man. The synopsis actually looks really cool here. And who's in this that I might know? Ooh, Henry Ian Cusick is in this. Guys, Henry Ian Cusick, if you guys don't know, he played Desmond on Lost. And he was really awesome as Desmond on Lost, man. But I haven't really seen him do much stuff outside of that. This is really cool, man. I am a fan of his work from Lost. This would be really cool. It kind of has similar aspects to something like Replicas, but I think this could possibly be a little bit better than Replicas, man. It looks fun. The actual synopsis looks cool. Probably the science fiction behind it is really interesting. I would give this one a chance. I like the cover, and it probably is a hell of a lot more interesting than Replicas was, because Replicas was a real bore. Yeah, not bad at all, guys. I would definitely probably give this one a chance. It looks kind of interesting to me. And again, the cover is pretty cool. Not bad at all. If you guys know anything about Chimera Strain, definitely let me know. Not bad selection of titles this week, guys. Not bad at all. All right. Let's head out. Not a lot really came out this week, guys, to be honest with you, but you know, I thought there was still decent selection here at Walmart, and even a couple exclusives. Not really like crazy big exclusives, but you know, a nice like lenticular cover, that Blu-ray of the East Rail 177 trilogy. So there is a lot of cool stuff that Walmart did have. Some interesting exclusives. Hopefully we'll see more exclusives this week as well. Plus some good selection at all the stores, hopefully. Like I said, not a lot came out this week, but a decent amount of stuff did. So not bad at all, guys. Let's see what the other stores have to offer. Let's head out. All right, everybody. We are at our second location, Target. Now, there wasn't a lot being released, as I said, at Walmart, but it was kind of nice to see the exclusives from Walmart that we got. Usually Walmart doesn't have a lot of exclusives anymore, so the fact that we got that kind of gives me hope that we'll see more exclusives this week, maybe even stuff over at Target. I mean, I'm expecting the brand new releases that we usually get, but I'm hoping for a couple of surprises, and again, maybe this week we'll get a lot more exclusives from all the stores, even Target. So let's go in and see what surprises we'll find at Target, guys. Let's head in. All right, everybody, we are in at Target here, and the first thing I'm seeing is they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of Glass for $29.99, the Blu-ray DVD and digital for $24.99, the DVD over here for $17.99, and they have an only at Target exclusive right here. A exclusive collectible steelbook right here for Glass, and this thing looks really sweet, guys. This looks fantastic, man. This is really nice. God, this might be the best exclusive that we see yet today. This might just be, man. Target hit out of the park with this steelbook, man. It looks absolutely phenomenal, man. Phenomenal looking steelbook here. Really nice, guys. And I'm a little mixed on M. Night Shyamalan. You know what I mean, guys? I'm sort of half and half on him. He's done a lot of really good stuff like Sixth Sense and Unbreakable. I really like Signs quite a lot. And then he's done a lot of stuff where you really scratch your head and it's really terrible, like The Happening or Lady in the Water. Stuff like that where you just scratch your head like, really, man? Like, this is what he's doing? And he's sort of half and half as a filmmaker. And I mean, he's sort of made a comeback with Split and a few other things that people have really liked. Here, it's sort of the best of M. Night and it's the worst of M. Night. You know what I mean? He does a really great job representing these characters and the powers and the dilemma and the drama. And then there's the ending, where the ending really feels kind of like, almost like it's cheap and it's kind of a cop-out and confusing and it doesn't make sense, and it almost kind of kills the movie and kills the trilogy for me. He's a good filmmaker and he takes chances, and I appreciate his chances, but sometimes yeah, I'm not always a fan of his work, guys. Not always a fan at all. So yeah, for me, not so much. It's a shame because he's a really solid director. When he's really good, he's really good, and when he's really bad, ooh, he's really bad. The Last Airbender, anybody? Yeah, exactly. Let me know what you think of M. Night, guys, but this is a really sweet, sweet steelbook, man. Target really hit out of the park with this one a lot. Then over here, guys, I am seeing they have Justice League versus the Fatal 5, the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital for $29.99, the Blu-ray DVD and digital for $19.99, and the Blu-ray DVD digital only at Target's Steelbook here. Another Steelbook from Target. Wow, they are definitely getting into the Steelbook game, guys. Very nice here. Wow, man, yet another Steelbook. Very, very cool for $22.99 right here. Very, very nice. And you know what? It's kind of weird because DC does really good with these animated movies, but they just can't seem to get the regular live action stuff to really work really well, unfortunately. You know, I mean, Aquaman was a hit. Shazam seems to be a hit as well. But, you know, Ben Affleck is out as Batman. As far as I know, the Flash movie is put on hold, and I believe the actor who was doing it is now gone. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get another Cyborg movie at all or anything concerning Cyborg. I feel like the live action stuff, they really haven't really nailed it down yet, but somehow they really know how to really do these animated ones, and I think that's why they're as popular as they are, because I think they know how to do these animated movies well. They know how to do the characters well, and I think they represent DC in a really, really great way with these animated movies, way better than Marvel does. So very, very good, guys. Really, really well done here. Not gonna lie, they're better at animated than they are live action, and Marvel is better at live action than they are at animated. Vice versa, but it's good to see DC doing some good work, guys. Not bad at all. Then over here, it is the Blu-ray DVD and digital of The Kid Who Would Be King for $19.99, and the DVD over here for $14.99. Ooh, you know, this movie is directed by Joe Cornish. Now, Joe Cornish also directed Attack the Block, which is another really good movie about sort of kids teaming up against this evil sort of force to take it down, and he seems to be really good at these type of movies. He sort of subverts expectations. You think it's going to be sort of kind of lame and not that interesting, and he ends up actually pulling it off. And this is no exception, man. The Arthurian legend here is really, really cool, and it really is something I think kids would honestly really enjoy. So for me, it is something I think you guys should definitely check out. I love even the evil queen, the dragon stuff. Like, it's almost like a kid's version of what almost like a modern day Game of Thrones would be. I think it's really something kids would honestly really enjoy if they're old enough. You're not showing a 2 or 3-year-old this movie, but I think if they're around like 7, 8, 9 or something, yeah, definitely let them watch this, guys. It's really honestly great. And Joe Cornish, man, did a great job. It's not as brutal or a little bit less bloody than Attack the Block, but still as effective and still really, really worth it to check out, guys. Then over here I'm seeing they have Replicas, the Blu-ray DVD digital for $19.99 and the DVD for $14.99 right here. And, you know, man, Keanu Reeves has done a lot of really great science fiction before. Johnny Mnemonic is really awesome. Very underrated, Johnny Mnemonic is. That's underrated. Of course, The Matrix. I can't not include The Matrix, but you know, there's been a lot of stuff that he hasn't done, which is really, really fantasy science fiction that really bombed. Like 47 Ronin wasn't that good. The Earth Stood Still was not that great either. He's sort of hit and miss when it comes to science fiction. Sometimes he's really good and sometimes not so much. I heard not a lot of good things about this movie, so I was really hesitant, but honestly, it is true. It's not really good, guys, and it really is that bad of a movie, unfortunately. It's just a bore, man, and even Keanu Reeves seems like he's just going through the motions here as well. It's not as good as something like a Johnny Mnemonic, and if you guys haven't watched Johnny Mnemonic, definitely do it. Very, very well worth it. Really cool science fiction. This one had a good idea. Not so hot, though. But I do still like Keanu Reeves. He may whiff on a couple of movies now and again, but he's still a really great actor, even if the movies themselves might be a little shit. Then over here, they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Dragon Ball Super Broly for $22.99 right here. And honestly, I will say though, guys, there was a time when I might have been interested in Dragon Ball. It was when that movie came out, Dragon Ball Evolution. You remember that movie, don't you guys? I bet you do. What a garbage piece of shit movie that is, man. That movie is complete and utter garbage, guys. I think it's with that guy from Twilight, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it? Or, yeah, it was. God, that movie was so god awful and such a shitty piece of crap, man. I did watch that movie, and after watching it, I wanted nothing to do with Dragon Ball. And I know you guys are probably going to say, well, look, the animated is worth it, but you know, once you watch something like that and that represents Dragon Ball on the big screen, you really don't want to go back to experience Dragon Ball again. You know what I'm saying? But it's been now many years later, and I've heard nothing but good things about the Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Super Broly. So maybe it is time for me to get back into something like this. I don't know. I mean, definitely let me know what you guys think and what you think of Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm pretty sure I'm going to know what your guys' thoughts are, but definitely let me know, though, guys. Not bad here that they have this here. And not bad that they actually had some of the stuff to look at this week. Not half bad at all. Couple cool exclusives. All right, let's head out. Some decent selection and some cool exclusives. Target did not disappoint this week, guys. Not at all. And man, those exclusives, man, usually Target is not in the game for steelbooks, but man, they did a phenomenal job. That steelbook for Glass really looks pretty sweet, man. If you are a fan of that movie, definitely get on it, guys. That is a really nice steelbook, man. And so is the one for Justice League versus the Fatal 5. I knew we would get exclusives this week, but I didn't know we would get steelbooks here at Target. That is really cool to see, guys. They really stepped up their game in a big bad way. Very cool. Plus all of the new releases as well. Not bad selection. And they also have a sale going on, guys, for the Marvel Blu-rays and DVDs right here. If you want to get your fix before Avengers Endgame comes out, they've got all of the Marvel titles here. Some for $20, others for $15 right here. But if you want to get your fix of Marvel or haven't caught some of the movies yet, definitely come to Target. They got all of your Marvel needs, guys. Trust me. Not bad overall. Pretty sweet here at Target. Let's head to the third and final location and see what we can find. All right, everybody. We are at our third and final location, the Beast, Best Buy. But before we go in, I want to do a little bit of trailer talk with you guys for Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. And hey, you got to give it to Disney. They know how to cut a trailer. And, you know, we got everybody back here. We got Rey, we got Finn, we got Poe, we got Kylo. Everybody's coming back. And this one is a curiosity for me, guys. It really is, because truth be told, I don't love The Last Jedi. Honestly, the more I watch it, the more I am not a fan of it. There's certain things in the movie that I just don't care for. A certain way they treated the characters that I felt really was sort of not wrong, but it didn't feel right to the way they were adhering to those characters in Episode 7, and it just felt like they took everything in a wrong direction. I love J.J. Abrams. I think J.J. Abrams is really, really great as a director. I love his directing style. I love a lot of the movies he's directed. I'm curious to see how he's going to steer the course, how he's going to finish this movie, how he's going to connect it to the other films, because this is the last one. He's got to connect it to those other films. How is he going to do it? How is he going to pull this off? I have faith in J.J. Abrams, but sometimes you just don't know, man. You really don't know. You know, other than that, like I said, the action looks good. I think that, you know, the characters look, you know, like they're having an adventure. It looks like they're going back to the Death Star again, which is not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. It's not like a real life full Death Star. It's more like just the crumblings of a Death Star. You get Palpatine's laugh at the end. Are they going to put Palpatine in here? I personally think they will. They are going to connect this to the older series. I think they are going to connect it. They are going to put him in there. Is it the right choice to do? Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with the movie. I don't know the kind of choices that they're going to make. I am interested to see, is J.J. Abrams going to retcon stuff from episode 8? How are they going to handle the whole Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher thing? Are they going to be respectful of her? What are they going to do with that? There's a lot of questions going into this one. And this one has a lot of heavy lifting to do, so I don't know whether it's going to pull it off or not, guys. The trailer looks great. I'm hyped for the trailer, but the movie itself, I'm very iffy on. I mean, I'll go see it, obviously, but I'm somebody who goes into it with a little bit like, you got a lot to pull off here, man. These are big shoes to fill. J.J. Abrams can do it, but will he pull it off? That's just my thought, man. Again, it looks great. Disney does a great trailer. I'm sure they put a lot of great special effects and a lot of great ideas into the movie, characters, but whether it can stick the landing, well, we'll find out, guys. Definitely let me know what you think of the trailer to Star Wars Episode 9, if you like the title. I think the title's pretty decent. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting for the title. The Rise of Skywalker? Okay, it could be Ben Solo, it could be Rey, they could change up stuff with Rey. You don't know right now. It's a kind of an interesting, mysterious title. We'll see where it goes when it drops later this year, guys. But in the meantime, let's head into Best Buy and see what the Beast has in store for us this week. Let's head in. Alright guys, we are in at Best Buy here, and the first thing I'm seeing is they have the DVD of Glass for $19.99. They also have the Blu-ray DVD and digital for $22.99, and they also have a only at Best Buy 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital steelbook here. It's a steelbook with, what does it say, exclusive packaging, includes 3 collectible character art cards. So I'm assuming what you can do is maybe like replace the art card inside with a different character card. And you got also a clear slipcover in there as well. Yeah, that's nice actually. That's nice. I don't know if it completely competes with that Target steelbook, but this is a really nice steelbook though. I like the breaking glass here. I like the character posters that they have here as well. Not bad. You kind of slip in one, and if you like Mr. Glass, keep Mr. Glass. If you like the David Dunn character, keep that in there. Or if you want the Beast, keep that too. Not bad at all, man. And it's definitely the last copy. I'm glad I got to find the last copy there, man. I am definitely glad. And you know what? Honestly, guys, as far as exclusives go, not bad at all, to be honest with you. In fact, crazy enough, we've seen exclusives for everything with Glass. Even that sort of triple pack there. Not bad at all, man. But really cool. Really worth it, to be honest with you. And as far as sort of the trilogy goes, see, the problem is that I don't know if it completely sticks the landing. And there's certain trilogies that when you look back on them, you kind of wonder if it's worth it at the end. Because as much as I love Unbreakable, I kind of feel like Split is kind of on its own until that final end credit sequence, and then you're kind of like, okay, it connects to this universe, but outside of that, it doesn't really connect too much. But this one is the best of both worlds. But like I said, that ending though, and of course in our spoiler review we definitely go into the ending, I don't know if it completely works and connects. I kind of feel like maybe there could have been a different thing that they could have done with the series. They could have went on a different note. There's this whole thing at the end, and I don't want to spoil it, but I kind of felt the end was a lame duck, to be honest with you. And that's really the problem, because it could have been really cool, but it kind of fails. And are the movies still worth it? Yeah, they're still worth it, guys. But as far as a trilogy, I don't think it's completely succeeds. I mean, definitely let me know what you guys think, but what are some trilogies that you think don't fully succeed, that are not the greatest? Definitely let me know what you guys think. I don't think this completely works, but it's not the worst trilogy of all time. I just feel like it was a bit of a letdown for me, guys. But definitely let me know what you guys think here. And you get a lot of special features here, man. Alternate opening and deleted scenes, a conversation with James McAvoy and M. Night Shyamalan, bringing the team back together, stunts, connecting the glass universe, and behind the lens, and much more. Not bad, actually, for your money. And actually really cool steelbook as well, guys. It's the last copy over here, but if you can find it, definitely pick it up. Not bad steelbook at all. And actually, I like the other artwork as well. The other artworks are pretty good too. Not bad at all. Then over here I'm seeing they have Justice League vs. the Fatal 5, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $19.99. The 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital for $29.99. And they also have this 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray digital, 4K Ultra HD, like limited edition gift set right here. Only at Best Buy for $33.99 here. And it comes with an action figure of one of the characters, man. That's not bad. Usually these exclusive like action figures, we usually get them over at Walmart. So it's kind of weird to get them over in Best Buy. I know I've seen a couple in the past, but it's actually kind of cool to see them. It's not bad at all, man. Pretty cool. If you guys really love the movie and love getting your action figures, and I know some of you guys do, definitely get on this one. Not bad at all. And for $33.99 price tag, that's actually pretty good for that edition, guys. But, you know, as far as the movie goes, you know, I do like DC. The weird thing about it, when I actually was a kid and I was really collecting Superman comic books and really getting into the DC stuff, there was a point where I stopped. And the point where I stopped was when the Superman comic books, when Superman was like turning into like electricity or something, if I remember correctly, and it kind of turned me off. It was a whole run of the comic books that I didn't really care for, and I just kind of left. I still like DC, I still love Superman, and I still love Batman and everything. I feel like the characters are overplayed out, but what's great about these animated movies is you do get different type of characters, you do get different people in here to explore, and they get to explore the universe a little bit more. In the live action stuff, not so much, but I do gotta give the animated credit. They do go for more obscure characters and really give you a more DC Universe vibe. Again, I gotta get into this stuff, but definitely let me know where I should probably start. But this does look pretty cool, guys. Definitely let me know what you think of this. And you get a lot of special features here. You get a sneak peek at DC Universe's next animated movie. You get Battling the Invisible Menace, Justice League vs. the Fatal 5, from the Comics Vault, and much more. Not bad special features for the price tag, guys. Actually, really good special features, and I know you guys love your DC animated movies, so definitely get on this one, guys. Then the next thing I'm seeing over here is they have Dragon Ball Super Broly, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $22.99 right here. And the regular Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $27.99. And I think this one is different because it's actually a Best Buy exclusive. This is another steelbook. Man, we are getting a lot of steelbooks this week, guys. There's a ton of them. Jesus, man. Very, very cool, actually, to get a lot of steelbooks this week. And this is actually the same artwork as the other one, so it's not really any different for artwork, but actually really cool regardless, guys. And I gotta admit, I mean, you guys know I'm not into anime, I'm not into that stuff, but honestly, it is actually something I do want to get back into. I have talked to you guys about wanting to get back into it, but I'm a little hesitant because sometimes these universes like Dragon Ball, they get kind of complicated. You watch Super Broly and you're like, wow, this is really overly complicated and I'm way far behind on the story and everything like that. It's a little complicated, but honestly, guys, though, it looks pretty cool, to be honest with you, and you know, it's something I might give a chance to. Definitely let me know what you think of the movie, or is there a certain part of Dragon Ball, the anime series, that I should get into? One's better than the other. Definitely let me know, guys. You get here, interview with the cast of Dragon Ball Super Broly, Dragon Ball Super, The Legacy, Are You Smarter Than a Voice Actor? trailers, and much more. Not bad special features for Dragon Ball Broly, and another exclusive from Best Buy, another cool steelbook. Man, steelbooks galore this week, guys. Not bad. All right, let's see what else Best Buy's got, guys. Alright guys, we're over on this side of the new release section, and the only thing over here I'm seeing is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of The Kid Who Would Be King for $19.99 and the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital for $24.99 right here. And honestly, this is the best adaptation of King Arthur that I've seen in quite a while, guys. They had that one with Charlie Hunnam that came out a few years ago, which was really god-awful. And then they had that one that came out with Keira Knightley, which really, I didn't really care for that one, guys. The best King Arthur adaptation that I've liked in a while was actually First Knight. If you remember that one with Sean Connery and Richard Gere, that was a really good one, guys. I really like that one with them. I think that's actually really cool. I really like that story that they told. It's not really fantasy. It's more like in the realm of reality, and this guy trying to take this other person's wife, and they're having an affair, and it's kind of actually an interesting movie. I really like that movie quite a bit. It's not like getting into the big like legend and everything like that, but I really do enjoy it. Again, there's not many great adaptations of King Arthur. I hate to say it, but there really isn't. I was kind of looking this up earlier. It seems like King Arthur doesn't always get the best Hollywood treatment. But this one, guys, this one is really, really well done. And unfortunately, it really didn't do that well at the box office, which is a real shame because I would have loved to have seen them do a sequel to this. It doesn't leave the door open to it. It kind of is more of a finality thing, but they do slightly leave the door open. I would have loved to seen it, but honestly, guys, even if it's just a one-off, it's a really great one-off and something you guys should definitely check out. Definitely do it, guys. So well done here, guys. And you get deleted scenes, Origins of a King, Young Knights, Night School, The Two Merlins, and more. Not bad for actually the price point here. Really great special features. We're getting a lot of really good special features on these releases this week. Not bad at all. Definitely give it a look. It's good for adults and for the kids. The kids are really going to enjoy this, guys. Definitely get on it. Other than that, though, that does it for this section of Best Buy. Let's see what else they got. Alright guys, we are in this section of Best Buy, and the first thing I'm seeing over here is they do have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of Man on a Ledge for $17.99. Now, this did come out a week or two ago, but Best Buy didn't have it at that point. They have it now, but you know what, nothing's changed since I talked about it, a week or two ago. I still don't really like the movie, and I don't really even think it deserved a 4K edition. And there's certain movies that I find that get 4K Ultra HD editions where I'm kind of baffled by it. Not that you can't put all the movies out on 4K you want, but there were certain ones when movies went over to DVD to Blu-ray, there was a certain like high quality to it where like you wanted to see that, it upgraded to it. And then there's now Blu-ray to 4K, which sometimes is not as big of a jump as you may think. And certain titles like Man on a Ledge, if it's out on Blu-ray already, you don't really need the 4K. And there's just certain titles that I find that are like that. It's just kind of one of these weird things. Again, I don't really mind the movie all that much. I just don't really like it enough to ever care that it's on 4K. And there is certain titles that are like that. Definitely let me know if there are certain titles out there for you guys that you see on 4K that are just really weird, and in some ways you feel like it's just like pointless to have it on there. Definitely let me know, guys. Then over here I'm seeing they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Replicas for $18.99 right here. And as much as I really didn't like this movie, man, I have a lot of respect for Keanu Reeves, man. He's a great actor, dude. Point Break, Speed, My Own Private Idaho. He's done so many stuff. Like I said, the Matrix, but before and everything, John Wick. Dude, I can't wait for John Wick Chapter 3, man. I'm there opening night, dude. I'm there, man. He's great in that. I believe he's also filming the third Bill and Ted movie soon as well, which I cannot wait for that one, man. That's going to be really great because him and Alex Winter coming back after all these years, that is great. he doesn't always pick the best projects. I don't think Replicas was one he really needed to be involved in. But, it's nice to see him trying sci-fi again, even though I don't think it always works for him. Like, again, something like Johnny Mnemonic is really great. Watch that. Skip Replicas, guys. As much as I love him doing science fiction, there's certain movies that he's in that just don't work, and Replicas is one of them. But overall, though, I love Keanu Reeves, and I love watching anything he's in, even if it's not so great movies like Replicas, guys. You get here an audio commentary by the director and executive producer. Imprint complete, the making of Replicas and deleted scenes. Not bad special features, actually, for $18.99, guys. Not bad at all. It's just kind of weird that, the movie's not that great, so you're basically, paying for the special features that you might not really care for. If you guys like it, I can't blame you. Definitely let me know what is your favorite Keanu Reeves role or your favorite Keanu Reeves science fiction role. He's done quite a few, quite honestly. I love him doing it, even though if he doesn't always hit it out of the park. Then, over here, guys, I am seeing they have this steelbook section over here. Now, I've shown you guys this steelbook section before and everything that they've had in the steelbook section, but there's one thing new that I saw, which I really wanted to show you guys, and that is the steelbook for the Scream Factory version of Prince of Darkness right here for $19.99. And I haven't seen this around anywhere, man. This is a really great looking steelbook. I love him holding the cross with like the green ooze and all the stuff there with the candles and everything. Really great steelbook, man. I actually have the Blu-ray edition that Scream Factory put out first with the slipcover and the original art, which I honestly, as much as I love steelbooks, guys, I do appreciate the original art. But this does look really good, man. And this movie, dude, John Carpenter is one of my favorite directors of all time. I fucking love John Carpenter. He is the tits, guys. He is literally the tits. I love this guy so much. And Prince of Darkness is a really underrated movie that I think over the years has gotten more love. People talk about The Thing and Halloween and They Live and everything like that. Man, Prince of Darkness is just as good, man. Really atmospheric, really well done with the horror. I like the plot a lot, the characters as well. I love all that stuff, man. And a really great evil turn by Alice Cooper. Dude, Alice Cooper rocks in this, man. There's a lot of really great stuff to love in this movie, and John Carpenter is a really fantastic director. Guys, I highly recommend this. If you have not checked out this horror movie, definitely do it. You guys will not be disappointed. And a shitload of special features, man, as well. Again, I have the other edition that has all the same special features, but if it's here at this Best Buy, it's got to be at other Best Buys in your area. Definitely check it out, guys. I love the art here, and you will not be disappointed with the movie. Definitely check it out. Other than that, that does it for Best Buy, guys. A lot actually to show off this week. All right, let's head out. Best Buy did not disappoint, guys. We had a lot of really great selection this week and a few exclusives as well, man. That glass steelbook with the actual like art cards inside is really cool. And by the way, guys, when I finished filming it, somebody actually bought it. So that is the last copy here as well. Those are definitely going to go fast, guys. Those are going to go really fast. You also had that really great exclusive for Justice League versus the Fatal 5, the Super Broly steelbook as well, plus so much great selection. There was a lot of really great stuff to show off this week, guys. Actually, at every store there was a lot of really great stuff to show off. This was definitely a week of great releases and great exclusives, guys. A lot of really great stuff. I am definitely happy as a physical media fan. Even though not a lot of stuff came out this week, there was definitely a lot to show off. Hope you guys definitely loved it. Let's head home and finish the video. Alright, everybody, that'll do it for the Blu-ray and DVD out and about video this week. And yeah, man, there was a lot of exclusives to check out this week. And I kind of knew we would get it, though, guys, because last week saw really nothing as far as exclusives were concerned. So I knew this week would definitely make up for it. But wow, man, there was so much to check out this week as far as exclusives. At least 2 at every store, if not more. It really was just great to check out all of that stuff. And really, even more fascinating because I went over to Best Buy filming, and after I was done filming a certain section, like that glass steelbook is now gone, completely sold out. And weirdly enough, I went back a few hours later to the Target that I filmed at, and they still have a bunch of copies of their steelbook, which is really shocking to me because it's a gorgeous looking steelbook. You would think that that would sell out pretty fast. Steelbooks are really popular, but I guess many people might not know about that one. Guys, if you're a fan of the movie, definitely look up that steelbook because it is really gorgeous, man. And I love the art on that thing. And, you know, I'm not much of a steelbook connoisseur. You guys are definitely more than I am. But that's a pretty nice steelbook, and Target rarely has steelbooks, guys. So that is one where you guys should definitely check it out if you're a lover of the movie. But it's always really fascinating doing the out and abouts because I really don't know what I'm in for when I hit the stores. I really don't know what I'm going to find. I might find a lot of stuff. I might not find much at all. I really don't know once I hit the inside of that store and know what I'm looking at. And it's always a pleasure just finding these sort of surprises because, you know, I honestly got to talk about the releases at all of the stores, but it's nice to go in and find these really pleasant surprises, whether it's a cool exclusive or a different title that another store didn't have. It's always nice to sort of get a little bit of a different vibe at every single place, and this week is definitely one of those really great times where every store has something unique and interesting to show off. It's not always that way every single week, guys, but when it is, it's definitely a pleasure for me going out and doing these videos. And I mean, outside of that, there wasn't a ton that got released this week, but I still thought the stores had a lot of variety. And if you're a lover of fantasy adventure, sci-fi, you know, comic book, suspense thrillers type of movies, there is definitely something out there for you and for all the movie lovers out there. Definitely let me know what you guys picked up. As far as I'm concerned, well, I got a package in the mail from Amazon Prime right here, baby. It is a slice of 80s action B-movie cheese and sleaze. Yes, it is, guys. From Mill Creek Entertainment. Now, this is actually a blind buy. I saw the trailer, I saw the cover art, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go for this. And it looks pretty cool. You know, I love my B-movie cheese. You guys know that if you've seen the Blu-ray pickup videos. And so I'm going to see if this pays off. But the real question is, did it pay off? Well, you guys are going to have to wait until the Blu-ray pickups video to find out. And that will not drop until the beginning of next month. It'll show off all of the titles that I picked up for the month of April. And actually, there's going to be quite a decent variety of titles that I'm picking up this month, guys. Limited editions, collector's editions, big name releases, B-movie cheese, like I love my B-movie cheese, you know that, and plus a lot more. It's going to be a very interesting and a lot of variety as far as the haul is concerned, so definitely tune into that video when it drops the beginning of next month. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the Blu-ray and DVD Tuesday videos I do every single week. Check out the Blu-ray pickup videos I do every single month. Check out the theatrical movie reviews I do every single week with my friends as well. We just did a review for Pet Sematary 2019, which I'm really proud of. I really love the skit that we did at the beginning of the review. I also really loved how John and I really talked about our thoughts about the movie. We delve into the comparisons and the differences to the 1989 classic. We talk about Stephen King. We talk about where this ranks on the horror remake scale. We definitely delved into our thoughts in that spoiler review, so definitely check that out when you get the chance. And also, Bob and I did a movie review for Hellboy 2019, and Bob and I are really big fans of those first two Hellboy movies. We really love them a lot. We have a lot of love for them. And so we definitely went into this movie with an open mind, but, you know, we definitely do our best to talk about what are the differences, what's similar, where this movie succeeds and where it fails. We definitely did give our full range of thoughts on that movie review, so if you're interested in that as well, definitely check that out. Plus so many other movie reviews that are out there. If you like a movie or are interested in one and we might have reviewed it, definitely check out that playlist, guys, plus so much more content that's on the channel. If you're a lover of movies and physical media, hit subscribe and be a part of the Film Fan Nation. I have a love and a passion talking about movies. And you know what I love even more is the passion that I get from the subscribers. You know, it's really a pleasure every single week to just get so much support for the channel. And not only that, but you guys go out of your way to tell me what you guys pick up, certain movies that you love, facts about movies that I don't even know about. I really love interacting with the subscribers so much. It's a pleasure every single week to get great comments. I really appreciate it so much, guys. I love the love that you have for the channel and the support, and it just makes me more excited to do videos for sure. So I am definitely thankful for you guys in a big bad way. And so yes, if you like how I talk about movies, if you like the videos, then definitely hit subscribe and keep up to date with all that I'm doing through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. FilmFan108. Keep up to date with all I'm doing, plus special pictures and videos that I do from time to time on social media as well. Alright guys, I will see you back next week for a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video. Take care, guys, and happy hunting.